Good time zones, everybody, and welcome to Freezing Cold Wednesday. Available now in good portions of the Northern Hemisphere. Yes, where was I? Sorry for the late start. It took me a while to warm up all the wires in my computer so that electricity would flow. I'm kidding, of course. It doesn't quite work that way, but boy did it feel that. greetings to Shadow Sky and TGM and Landstrad and Frauke and anybody else who may be out there lurking, enjoying the day or whatever. It's fantastic to see everybody as always. We arrive just as the sun rises on another day in Minecraft. Or day 1050 according to the server. Okay. I don't think it is. I think that's a little bit behind. But well, that's the way it goes. Yeah, I'm yeah, running around to warm up. Society has scampered off behind a tree. Hunter, you're having far too much fun with the way that this this emote operates. Chat, come on, system thing. Wow. Maybe I should have warmed up my brain instead of the computers. That might have been a yeah. Hey, don't throw some of those. Or that. I'll start that again. Whatever you do, do not throw a dictionary in Florida. You might be arrested for actually use of something that's banned in libraries. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Try feeding the fireplace with it. You heathen! Burning a dictionary? Well, I mean, there's far better things to burn, like all of the. Look, my brain is totally smigged, so nothing new there. Okay. Right. Right. Sorry for the pause. I literally, as I hit go live, I had a response back from the artist that I am hoping to get some emotes from. And my brain just like, ooh, 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 ooh. The response is, I will be ready to do emotes commissions in about a month. So, we have time to prepare, think, and plan. Right. So, has anyone seen my brain? I'd like it back now, please. Okay. I'm thinking of working on this building today, which is why I'm kind of jumping around in front of it repeatedly. And I think the first thing I want to do is this back wall. Because, to be honest, I don't know what else to focus on yet. The only thing down the back of the sofa is the £5 note that I'm attempting to locate to pay for a new train ticket after mine basically got wasted today. Else if I unmute the game. And actually, to be honest, I'm not hunting down the back of the sofa for anything. Well, if I was to hunt down the back of my sofa, all I'd find was Lego. And plush toys. Lots and lots of plush toys. Okay, focus, Scots. You can do focus occasionally. You really can. Come on. I know it's difficult. Probably because I'd just taken a swig of iron brew, and my brain was. I think the cat ate it. He was being sus behind the sofa earlier. That's where all cats are sus. I need stone brick as well. Didn't I not have that damn better? Oh yeah, stone brick, cracked stone brick. Excellent. Okay. Come on, Scott, you can focus. It's that car that's part. No, it's not. What? What is it? What do we have here? Other than a hidden way between layers. This might have to move. Primarily because I have decided that I don't really want it here. I don't have any normal cobble. Why do I not have any cobble in my inventory? Boing. No. Short version, no. I tried. They threw a book at me. And it wasn't even a dictionary. Might have been rude, though. The last book I saw if anyone has seen anything remotely resembling any chance of understanding what's going on, kindly strangle it in its sleep. Hey, Blast! Last I heard, they only had that romance book. The only romance book I've read recently. Nope. Can't think of one. I'm still waiting for Just Stab Me Now to be released, however. I mean, there's some romance in that, isn't there? Hey, True Purple. And for those who haven't heard of the concept of the book Just Stab Me Now, I'm just going to shake my head and be disappointed in you, because clearly you're not paying enough attention to all the fun things in the world. I swear I know what I'm doing. Get right. More likely just to start swearing. Let's put one of those there, and one of those there, a bit that, and you know what? It might be easier to work out what I'm doing if I had a slightly further back view as well. Let's bring this into play, because so often the cam account has proven its value by simply just existing. While I attempt to work out what I really should be capable of thinking in a straight line about, how is everybody else? I know it's a little bit sort of random, vague, and completely inappropriate. No, inconsistent. Oh, yeah. Give up, Scots. Just give up. You fixed a buffer issue you had with Twitch on the new laptop. Awesome. Did you basically tell Twitch not to be completely broken? I am slowly going crazy. Take the word slowly out of that, and you might be more appropriate around here. I'm forever going crazy. Crazy as I find. Hardware acceleration doesn't work on a laptop with energy saving mode. Of course it doesn't. Don't really need anything there of value because, to be honest, it's going to be hidden behind other blocks. And apparently I need to sleep because it's getting dark again. Oh, it's raining as well. Of course it's raining. I think I just bounced in and out of bed 3 times there. Cans of drink. I swear they're made of the thinnest material nowadays. CPU is more than capable of decoding a stream or two. Yes. CPUs generally should be. Am I out of cracked stone brick again, though? I need to wake sleeping GPUs. Let sleeping GPUs lie. Certainly they lie in the GPU tests, that's for sure. Right, I appear to be completely out of cracked stone brick. So, let's put a furnace here. I'm going to take a stack of spruce logs. I'm going to take a second furnace out of here. And put the second furnace there. I'm going to put the spruce logs into one of them. And 8 minutes to go. Why shouldn't I just leave early? I'm coming up with a total blank here. I'm sure there are reasons. Possibly management expect you to still be available. Somebody thinks that you might supposed to be possibly be there. None of these... Yeah, bosses, remember that at the end of year review. That's the one. Dang, those bosses. I really wish I had a bit more tough. Unfortunately, I appear to be completely out of it. Grandpa Crafter, greetings and welcome. Now, it has been almost 10 minutes and I need to go to IKEA. I need tough. It's a tough job, but somebody needs to go to IKEA. Hey ho, to IKEA we go. We need them things and so. No, I'd like to. Woo. Yikes. There are way too many triggers going on there. Good time zone, Raven. I'm not sure what caused that, but there was some interesting lag going on there, causing the rocket to effectively trigger a half dozen times. It's not the motivation you think it is. Right. I'm going the wrong way. I really, really need to put some roadmaps and signs onto the nether. Good evening, Elcon. Welcome. Good time zones and all of those other appropriate. Ay, ay, ay. Boingy, 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 boing. You know, cracking open a can of Iron Brew 20 seconds before stream might have possibly been a bad idea. Some people stream drunk. Some people steam? Yeah. Some people stream high on caffeine. It's probably the most energetic my brain has been all day. Large portions of the day, my brain has been sat in the corner going, "It's too cold, man. I'm not focusing on anything. I don't want to do anything. You can't make me do anything. Why are we here?" Caffeine. Where? Caffeine. Caffeine. Somebody ordered caffeine. You may or may not need some caffeine right now. I am not handing any of you my stash of Iron Brew. The Iron Brew is mine. Mine, I tell you. Why do I feel like I've been watching a Robin Williams stand-up for a while? The level of hyper and over-the-top feels like I'm channeling that sort of... It's either that or Billy Connolly. That would be dangerous. Channeling Billy Connolly. Begin. Oh, well, that's in the wrong place already. How did that end up there? It's not selfish. It's mine. The alternate statement there was going to be, it's not shellfish. It's Iron Brew. Has absolutely nothing to do with fish. But even I couldn't figure out how to make that one make sense. Lack of sleep is not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Caffeine is okay. Theobromide? What the heck? You know, I'm actually going to resist the urge to ask what the heck theobromide is, because I'm not sure I want to know. Caffeine is a deadly assassin. Welcome back, TGM. Primary stimulant in cocoa beans. Ooh. Cocoa beans. Dark chocolate. I want dark chocolate now. Why do I want dark chocolate now? This is... I don't have any mossy cobble left. That didn't last long. Trading for an Iron Brew. Ooh, that's a very, very, very tough trade. See, my mind says yes, but my Iron Brew says no. What? The Iron Brew says no? No? Trying to figure out how to break dance. An Imperial Stout is an interesting offer. Except for one problem. I currently have a fridge full of Reunion Triple. Freedom! You know, I swear I just saw Hunter doing an incredible impression of Roadrunner. Mimi. It's either that or Speedy Gonzales. Andale, andale, arriba, arriba. I'm out of here. So many things that I'm going to get in trouble for at some point. A commuter has scampered. Oh, Have a good commute, Lurk. Remember, don't drink and type. Don't drive and type. Oh, wow. There's something not right here. This pillar. Feels like it's, there's a 3-letter word involved in my train of thought about this pillar. That's better. Yep. The universe has decreed that I can't get anything in the right place. One of these days. One day my accuracy will come. One day my accuracy will come. It's back-ordered in hell, and I don't know why I'm... No. What? Cool, it's been a while since this track's come up, hasn't it? Okay, I'm a little bit lost about what Great SKB is. I think TGM's desperate to get Iron Brew, which is an interesting mix. Name of a tiny beer series. It's an itsy bitty little beer. Itty bitty little beer. Infinite cosmic power. Itty bitty little living space. I'm not losing it. Really, I'm not. I lost it years ago. I can't lose it again. One off, never to be made again. Ooh. What I had? Oh, I did. you're in the wrong place. And that's a sword. Swords are not generally known for their ability to be good items for digging holes in walls with. Sorry, I just paused and stared at that hole in that wall and was like, why is that there? Why is that there? Why is there a small hole in the wall there? For those wondering, I'm putting these little bits in front of the wall because it's a large stone wall backing up against a cliff. It feels like the sort of thing that needs buttressing. And who am I to avoid buttressing when I can? I mean, you've got to have a good buttress. There's so much fun to be had in a good buttress. Why do I have a feeling that I have just given Raven yet another thing to quote me on? This is the problem with doing that. It kind of feels weird, and yet it looks right. It's the sort of place where there would be... Yep. Not at all surprised to see that one turning up. Is that even visible over here? Oh, actually, I have done that. Well then. I have precedent. I have precedent. No, it's not the orange one. What? That's feeling like a nice back wall at this point. I just need to finish it. I mean, really, of all the things, I would never have guessed that what I really, really need to do right now is finish this wall. I mean, what a stunningly unusual, difficult concept to come by. Scott, you're overdoing it. I know. The sarcasm detectors are currently sitting in the corner whimpering. Oh, mine barely went ping. It had been calibrated for this channel. Wow. It's funny. Mine's calibrated for doom and cuteness. Please recalibrate the detector. Scott, yours is set to not the UK. Wow. Today on Not the UK. No, wait, what? That doesn't make sense. What do I do with this? I mean, this is the bit that is in dire need of where I need to make things look pretty. Right, first things second, third things last, ninth things 11th, ninth things 11th, and working out where we're going with an off by 1 error. Okay, what I would like to do is bring in some of these and some of these, and is it this one? No. This one? No. This one? Yes. Only took 3 attempts in 3 chests to find the right item. Okay, my inventory is not a complete steaming mess. It can cope with this. Anyone who thinks that I'm attempting to convince myself is probably accurate there. Right, meeting. Have a good meeting, Raven. That's a clock. That's still a clock. I've attempted to build with a clock twice in a row. This is not going to work, actually. Do this. That I like. That gives a little bit more. It kind of sort of feels like there's... I'm not sure if the word I really want is finials, but it kind of... I think finials is sort of something in the right... No. Thank you. It feels like it's sort of carved above the base, just in the way that... For goodness sake, Scots, would you mind placing these things correctly? It's so hard to get good builders these days. The thing I'm not sure about, other than like 3 dozen things simultaneously, is it kind of feels like it needs something just either side of the barrels. Let's get the stone in first, and then work out what might work nicely either side of the barrels. I'm thinking it might be best just to use... Oh, no. That. Yes. Ooh. Flibber. I have an idea. I have a plan. And it's so cunning that you could stick a tail on it and call it a weasel. Let us see. Let us see if this will work. Don't suppose that I have dark oak in plank form. Nope, fine. Then I will just turn those into planks, and what I would like is... I'm just going to start off with 2 of these, just to see if this works. Because I don't want to use stairs. Stairs would feel too solid. Ooh. Ooh. That is the look I want. That's the look I want. Right, I need 4 more of those. 4 more. 4 more. 4 more gates. Hey, CB. Greetings and welcome. If you aim at the ceiling. Yes. That gives the feeling there's something supporting that, whilst not the feeling of it being as solid and ridiculously over the top as a stair might be. I mean, that stair is nice, but that gate is better. I would like a little bit of something. Do I have a little bit of something? Yes, I... Ooh, no, that's cracked. Well, why not? How many of these do I need to do? 1, 2, 3. Really? 3? 3. 3 is good. So I only need 2 more. Right. No, that's the... let's put that in there. Oops. I fell down. Right. The two at either end we will work out in a minute. I'm just going to deal with the three in the middle first. And I want to put something on there to make that a little bit more solid. Let's do this. Let's not. And pretend we did. Yeah. Okay, let's come back over here for a second. I am not holding the material that I want. Let's get rid of that, and that, and this goes in here, and 3 of those. Thank you. I keep falling down this gap. It's like there's a one gap block between one block gap between 2 shulker boxes, and I've fallen down it every single time. I was tempted to make those pillars, as in stone walls, but I think if I make them stone walls, they're going to be too... let's try it. Actually, that might work. I thought those would look a little bit too thin and crappy, but I like that. Hold on. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go for 2 of those and swap you for these. How did I end up over there? That's good. That doesn't feel quite so solid on the outside, but now gives this a nice... Ooh, this is really... I like the way this is coming together. It still has that pillager outpost feel, whilst at the same time not... I've changed my mind. I have changed my mind just a little bit. I still want the gates. If I... Nope. 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 There was this one. Alright. I don't know. Yep, that one. I wonder if a little hint of red. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yep, I like that. And what I can possibly go for to really drive the... One of these days I will open the correct chest the first time. And then I'll move the chests around so that I don't have the right one next time. If I were to put these here, does that look right? No, that doesn't look right in the slightest. Fine, that was worth a try. I'm thinking ominous banners down the middle of each of these. Let's get one. Or three. We got him. Where did I keep my ominous banner selection? Here. Nope. 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 Definitely. Not in any of these. In here? No. Do I have an ominous banner collection anywhere in here? No. Fortunately, he says, I know where I have a collection. A small supply. A meager meandering... Meager meandering? A minor miasma. Nope, still not the right word. A collection of ominous banners that have been liberated from their brethren. Occasionally, I make sense in collecting materials. Should we say hello to Nick Fury? Hello, Nick. How you doing? Are you still hanging out? Literally. I think you're warm in there. You're warmer in there than I am out here. I believe his response would be, yes, you've got me hanging over a pit of lava. Of course I'm warm. Go away, you pompous twit. Since they like to show off, I think an ominous banner on each of those is probably... what if I were to put it up there? But that looks like it's an ominous banner with horns. It's a horny ominous... it's a horny ominous banner. No. Phrasing. Ooh, my ominous banners are horny. And by placing it and then collecting it, that ominous banner didn't go back into the pile, and now I have an off by one error on my ominous banners. Lovely. Lovely. No, I don't need the Cult of the Eye. Thank you very much. Not at this point. Up or down? I think down is... I think the lower position is better. It kind of feels right, because it's then backed by the two blocks of... actually, let's strip these. The stripped logs make it look a bit more... Ooh, that... Yes, absolutely. Oh, heck yes. Oh, yes. Yep, I like that. That's a good start. Right. Ah, yes, right. Let's grab two more of the tiles. Two more of the tiles. I'm just going to go with crack. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap you and you for... I don't have any stairs. I want to swap those for stairs that I'm not carrying. And that I do not have. It's a good start. No, let's make 8. 8 feels like it's not going to be an off by 1 error. 2, 4, 6, 8 feels like it's not going to be an off by 1 error. I don't know why I didn't just bring a... Let's bring a stonecutter up here. We'll probably end up with a stonecutter in this place at some point anyhow, because I'd like to put a cartworks in here. 2-to-1 odds, I forget I've placed that there. 3-to-1 odds, I end up going back several times to the other one before I remember. Oh, no, sorry, that's not there. That should have been here. And if I do you, and then those. Oh, I like that. Yes. That I do. That I like. Right, let's do the same over here before I forget what I'm doing and how to replicate it. Just... Right, and then we do this, and we take out that and put that in and find that it lines up perfectly with the I was going to say with the trapdoors, but those are gates. Thank you very much. Come on, brain. Pick the right word. It's not that hard. That's feeling like it's coming together. Let's see. Okay, for my next trick, let's just do a straight run of bricks here. And a brick here and a brick here. And I need some more walls. Because sworn I saw a suicide shrub in the distance. And if I put those there, I think that'll give that a lovely, nice feel. Yes, that's exactly the look I'm looking for. That's exactly the look I'm looking for. Somewhere in here is a grasp of English. Pretty sure it's being strangled and kept away from everybody for your own safety. I love a good grasp of English, preferably around the throat. You, and you. Okay, how is this? That's coming together nicely. Now, what I might do for the two large ones, matron, is do I have? How many do I need? Why is there a stone block floating in the roof? 5. I need... No. We'd like to thank you for your focus and attention. Preferably, we would also like to thank you for getting the block in the right place. Now, I feel that this might help define the top of these entrances a bit better. How's that look? Yes. Except now it feels unbalanced. So the question becomes, should I actually be putting the polished obsidian... Polished obsidian? That's not polished obsidian. Polished basalt. Polished obsidian? Do we even have polished... No, there's no such thing as polished obsidian. The polished basalt might look better over the top of these ones in that gap. But equally, it might look better below them with something... Ooh. Oh, yes. Yes, I know. What's 3, 4? That shouldn't be there. That should be... Should it be that? Or should it be... I'll come back to that in a minute. I should eat. I can't sprint anymore. I've been up and down this hill so often that I've burnt up all my energy. Unsustainable. It's not the word you're looking for. That one. 3... 5 more. 5 more. Trav Prime, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I didn't realise that had come through. A little bit slow in noticing that one. Right, if I take those... No, not those. Not those. 4 of these. I was going to go with trapdoors, but trapdoors would have to go either at the front, which would look weird, or at the back, which would look weirder. So, let's not put trapdoors in, but fences. To bring in that hint, just that little hint of the crimson. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. Darn it. Why doesn't it look right? Because it's just so completely out of place. I had pondered the stairs, but the stairs would look wrong. That's... sleep. I know. I... bounce repeatedly. Let's see. What if we were to take and you no. This is the problem. There's no such thing as a wrench in vanilla Minecraft. Nope. I don't like that either. Well, that is definitely not scaffolding. I mean, I could just raise this this arch up, but it would feel... I like having it having it sort of have the lower arches allows it to fit with the flow of the roof, which I like. I don't want to lose that. What if we were to do these here? What if we were to just replace it with dark oak wood? Planks, even. And just have it so that it shows the... You know? That might actually be a bit more sensible. I think a dark oak stair there to show a little bit of arching up, and that actually, you know, that might actually be it. Welcome to Less is More. I reserve the right to put in a couple of half slabs as well. Bring the camera count in for a second. Let's bring the camera count in and then Alt-Tab without my finger on the space bar. Right. Like so. Or like so. Ooh, that's a tough choice. Because if I do it like that, I'm tempted to put a half slab on the stair and have that extend and just make it sort of... Yeah, that might work. That might not be the worst of suggestions that you've made this week, Scots. Like so. By jingo, I think he's got it. It gives the flow. It fits the flow at that. Yep, that's what we're looking for. Time to load up Starfield and have fun, Landstrad. Don't get lost too far. And you, no, and you. I would like to place the half slab, please. We finished up almost all of the side content. How dare you? How dare you be so sensible? Oh no, wait, it's me that usually ends up lost to the side quests. Granted, I've been lost to the side quests for so long that I haven't actually done MSQ for 18 months. Or at least it feels like that. Do the MSQ, Scots. Well, that is a question. He says, alluding to things that have been conceptually pondered. Things that have been conceptually pondered. Wow. That is back on the table, yes. A Final Fantasy Friday has been pondered. Primarily because I think Decked Out is fun, and seeing me get my face chewed off by a Ravager is interesting, but it's very repetitive because I'm not very good at it, and because I'm not doing it in out of stream at all, I'm not getting any better. So while I could continue with the Decked Outs, I'm pondering that it might be more interesting just to keep the main week for Final Fantasy. for Minecraft, and then maybe add in some Final Fantasy Fridays, so that I can get through the MSQ before the end of the millennia. Or the Heat Death of the Universe, whichever comes second. Yeah, I like that. That happens to feel good. It feels good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I didn't know that it would. That's cracked deep slate. That's cracked. How much cracked deep slate do I have? Don't answer that question. I'm not sure that that's a question that I should get an answer to. It's deeply cracked. Pun? My brain is now in 7 pieces on the floor, being picked up by a squirrel going that is currently waving its paw at you, going, "Curse you for your derailment." That's an epic. I'd like that in English, please. And if I can't get it in English, I'd like it in Scottish. Right. If I can't have it in Scottish, I'm just gonna burn it down. This end wall is going to be the difficult one. This one, not a problem. I don't know why I'm moving the camera count, because I can have both walls on screen simultaneously. The open end is fine. I can build that consistently. The other end is where there is a hillside, and I should make it look like it's holding back the hillside. And yet, I don't wanna. Do I just cheat? I could always just cheat. Would it be cheating? Would it be cheating if I were to just rip away most of this hillside and make it look like it had been supported independently? And then I could just throw away this and actually just build this wall to match on both ends. Would that be cheating? I feel that that would not be cheating, on the sole and simple reason of I don't care and I can make it look good no matter what. Or I can make it look good as a result of it. It's my world, and I'll do what I want to. It's my world, and I'll do what I want to. Do what I want to. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do what I want to. You would do too, if this world was yours too. Wing. I'm not crazy. Also, Tor, I'm decidedly disturbed that you know who Busted are. More to the point, I'm decidedly disturbed that you've made me remember who Busted are. It's just horrible. Horrible. Twitch. I must not murder him. I must not murder him. I must not murder him. I kill you. I kill you. I kill you. Wow. That escalated quickly. And still made no sense at all. It's your generation? Why, your music taste is an eclectic mix of someone twice your age and ooh, this song from one artist who I hate everything else. Yeah. I was listening to an interesting cover of some Avicii songs earlier. Also, I was very happy to see that there's a new album out by Armin van Buuren, which I may have to pick up. Which, considering I'm very much tempted to pick up quite a few things recently. Also, completely late, and I mean, this is absolutely fantastic, and I cannot believe it exists, but equally, January? Why? My pre-order of A Muppet Christmas Carol, the LP, has just been posted. Yay! It's just like, but it's January. Why did they release this in January? Talk about missing the point. Welcome back, Raymond. It's A Muppet Christmas Carol. Why are you releasing the album in January? Delays. How dare you be realistic? I love the way that all that XP from that, from cooking up that charcoal, just basically just attempted to do a minor repair on my to get all the Christmas mood pre-orders. Yeah. You might be right there. You might be right. What? Okay. You need to be removed. And since this is a storage shed, which is a little bit of a silly thing, you know what? I'm just going to take the whole thing. Better. Half slabs? No, not half slabs. Stairs? Stairs might work. Stairs might look really quite good there. I'm building and my inventory is wrong. I like that. That works nicely. It's like, show me that you're building. In one inventory. I do not need dirt. I am not in need of dirt right now. Always the last chest I open. I mean, there are bits that I keep in here that I really shouldn't. I need to... humbug. These aren't here on the other end. How would... But... And for some reason, and I really don't want to know why, my brain has just started thinking of the song Ernie, the Fastest Milkman in the West. I do not know where that one came from. Yes, that's my thought as well, Raven. That is very much my thought as well. I think actually it might be interesting to swap. Nope, that's not a viable swap. Okay. The worst thing is that's an actual song. It's worrying. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Really? I've seen the Song Wars, man. You wouldn't believe some of the songs I've seen. The Song Wars. Yep, no, that, it's not getting any better in my head, is it? So. I'm surprised at what? The fact that it's not getting any better in my head? No, I'm pretty sure that that's plotline from the Queen musical. No. I know I've left a gap up there. I may have to revisit that in a minute. I'm sorry, but anything involving a Queen musical is... What? For some reason I was about to say Brian Blessed. I like it, and yet I don't like it, simultaneously. It's so close. For the moment, I'm just going to leave it and build the other one. I just want to say you love the new NPC that was introduced this patch. If they've got a Scottish accent, I'm doomed. Doomed, I tell you. Not at all. That's alright then. Right. I think I see what I've done. Portuguese is so much less of a problem. I apparently need sleep. That's not sleeping. I love the fact that I've put all of this here and it's like a good 2 chunks away from my building site. It's just like, yeah, let's make this so easy for myself. Also, I have an off by 1 error. I have 5 stone brick walls and 6 that I need to place. So what I'm going to do is cheat. I'm going to make this more interesting. I shall make this more interesting. That's spelled M-O-A-R. There we are. That's better. I love the fact that I'm putting these nice solid steel bars. Solid steel? Is it iron? Not quite the same thing, Scots. I'm putting these nice solid bars on the windows, and this thing doesn't have a single doorway to save its life. Well, it's got 4 doorways, Scots. It's got no doors. I need to figure out how to do doors on this at some point. Barred windows and no doors. Sounds like a Microsoft product. You can pick any 2. Security, networking, and power. You can have networking and power, but no security. You can have no power, but you can have network and security. Or you can just have insecurity. Oh no, wait, that's a different problem. Have I managed to just sort out something in my head? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I have. Pick none and use one. Ow! Time, energy, and money. More like and never have more than 2. Yeah. I know that feeling. I definitely know that feeling. Also, did you hear the... I don't know if you were around when I made the statement, Raven. Did you hear the bit about... I've heard back about how long the lead time is for commissioning of emotes? I wasn't sure if you were around when I said it. You did not. It's a month at this point. Before there will be any any progress on the emotes, which seems perfectly reasonable. Could be worse, exactly. But yes, the artist has contacted me with a few questions about the commission, notably a couple of things around scale, as in a couple of things that they want to know how many of them I want. But they did turn around and say, yes, that sounds quite exciting and fun. I would be happy to accept this commission. And my response was, yay! Woohoo! Yes. So, for those who know the artist, it is the same artist who has done emotes for Small Cats and Tadpole Milk and a few other people whose names escape me at this point, but those are the two I definitely recognised, and who I really like the art style of. And so I decided, yep, let's just copy that. No. Let's get from that artist. I would try and pronounce their name, but I haven't the foggiest how to. It is... I believe it's... I'm going to attempt it. Kyumi. Kyuumi. Which is probably the worst attempt at pronunciation, but equally may have a chance of being valid. But I doubt it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I love the fact that the camera count is basically now just watching me run back and forth inside this building. It's like, yep, it's almost like a Scooby-Doo episode. Oh God, Scots. If you happen to have any sanity, would you please, just get some involved. Right. And let's see. Yumi with a K on the front. As soon as Kyumi. So, not the worst then. Or at least, possibly not the worst attempt. Right. Those I have 2 of, so I can put those in. That I have 1 of. So I can put that in. And that I have none of. Kyumi. K instead of K. Or Ka. Kyumi. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick a shrug in here as well. Even that, yeah. That feels wrong now that I've done it. You see, what I would like to do is inset some of the bits on these walls a bit. But I don't think I can inset this. This looks wrong. It was fine over here when it was bars and it was inset and it made sense. That's scaffolding, Scots. That's even less useful to try and insert into the wall here. I mean, both are perfectly valid and interesting solutions there, Tor. Let's put this end in and then have a think about it. I'm just gonna stop my train of thought before I say the next words out of my mouth. The answer... There was no answer. I am seriously pondering it, though. I am back to pondering it. If only to avoid the heat death of the universe. What it may be, however, is I might actually start up Final Fantasy and and stream some of it on Fridays, but give no guarantee that I will be either consistent or show all of it. I might actually... Wow! I can... No, just so much pondering. Wow! There is just all the actually, I don't want to do anything to this rear wall. I think if I do anything to this rear wall, it'll make it too complex. What I do need to do is sleep. You must be pondering a lot, judging by your cat. I'm not even sure I understand that one at all. Consistently off by 1. Well, yes. Oh, the emote design for off by 1 came from a conversation with Elkhorn. And it would be a series of numbers, possibly similar to this one. So instead of typo, this is an emote from Ginger the Lily. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 5. Take away the 5, 4, 5. Either that or just 1, 2, 3, 5. Take away the 5, 4. Depending on what fits nicely. I think for scale it might have to be 1, 2, 3, 5, remove the 5 and just put a 4 in. Having a look at typo. Yeah, I've just been sitting mesmerized by the moving typo, which is one of those phrases that doesn't make sense at the best of times. I'm stuck mentally on something. And I think I know what it is. And it is... I kind of feel like I should have... a doorway here for foot traffic. Well, that's not going to help with the doorway. At which point, I'm going asymmetric. He's not going to plaid, he's going asymmetric. Oh no. Alrighty then. Hey laddie, do you think you might want to reconsider that? No, of course not. Vintage beef from back in the old days. Resist symmetry. I resist. I resist. Yeah. I was about to say, but much of this building is resisting symmetry, but actually it's symmetrical whilst not symmetrical simultaneously. These are not the same. These are the same. In fact, the whole building is asymmetric. The whole building is asymmetric. It's also raining. Yes. No. I believe the only response to that, Raven, is it is exactly as it should be. Confusing as all living smeg. And by dead smeg? Simple. You just send your fridge to recycling. If your smeg is dead, you send it for recycling. Just as you do with all of your good electrical appliances. For those who don't know, Smeg is actually a very good brand of fridge manufacturers. Actually, they do quite a lot of home appliances and other appliances. Should I be going for 3-wide door? Or should I be going for a... I think it's European, but I might be wrong. Three-wide door, 2-wide door. I mean, these are 4. The problem with a 2-wide door is this is going to be very asymmetric. But equally, I can then stick a window on that side. Or if I move it over, I can stick a wider window. No, I like having the gap between this and the pillar, because I can then do something by way of interesting outsides. Yes. Oh. I started building it as though it's a 3-wide door. I was going to put... And if anyone can work out what that was translated to, well done. Even I don't know what it was. And I'm the one who said it. Gibberish, clearly. Exactly. Available now from all good record shops. Gibberish, clearly. Yes, that'll work. But to do it, I think it would be more interesting to do it in... ooh. Still have 4 of those. Scott eating haggis. I'm fairly sure that haggises have never been proven to be able to eat a Scotsman. They're vegetarian little blaters. Is it me or does that look wrong? It just... No. Doesn't he look right? So, not that then. We may be coming back to the classic problem. How to make something look good. Yeah. Wow, I don't have the door I want. Which means I'm going to have an off by one error. Again. So many off by one errors. I just can't stop the off by one errors. No, it's this side. How? How? Thank you. I don't even want to figure out how that ended up that way around. I can't even figure out how I did that. I mean, I wasn't even at the right angle to put that in an angle. You know what? I'm just going to make that solid. Like so. That actually, that works. I like that. And what I could do is then surround it with the trapdoors to sort of make... And I need to do something on the outside of this door. Let's work out the outside of the door. Just top and bottom. Oh, the thing is, the bottom is going to have something over the door. Which is a TBD element. And by TBD, I mean I'm working on it now. Well, that's not right. Wait. Don't do that. I don't like it. I don't like that. How did you end up there? I might do what I did a bit of a... I did something simple over here. I might do a variant of that simple. You know, just to keep some anchoring into the universe. Anchoring? What? Today on Gibberish That Scotsman Says. Hep dip. Hep dip. Dip. Dip dip. Hep dip dip dip. Dip 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 dip. Dip 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 dip. That's close. If I do dip, it's close. It's very close. I mean, if I lower it a bit, it might be better. Stairs to the outside. Stairs might be appropriate, yes. I don't have any. As usual, I do not have the materials that I am looking to build with. Oh look, there we are. How did that end up all the way over there? Thank you, Minecraft, for your completely insane physics. I have no idea how I'm going to place this, so I'm going to dig a hole in the wall and then place it. You. I wonder. I ponder. Ooh. So close. But not quite. Ooh. What about... Nearly. Nearly. Very nearly. It's so close and yet so totally not what I'm looking for. Also, the doors feel wrong. The doors are too posh. I think I have a plan. You are not needed. You are not. No, you're not the thing I wanted to not need. Taryn pointed that out last week, and I'm still not quite actually getting around to doing it. Thank you for reminding me, Raven. I'm a bit... Oh, lovely. I've only got 5 of these. I'm a bit behind on catching up with that piece of effort. No. Yes, but no. No, but yes, but no. How do I not have any slabs? Really? I only have the one. That's fine. I can work with one. At which point, I don't think I want to actually do anything to that wall on the exterior. I think that actually works better without any further detail. It kind of fits the size and shape of the building much better now. What I might do is... yeah, let's grab... What I might do is actually make this feel a bit more... No, it's this one. 2 of these. Which become 2 of those. So, hold on, let's get rid of... that's crimson, that's mangrove. So that goes back there. Let's put those up in here. And that's where my spruce goes. And what I'm going to do is extend this inwards just a fraction. And realise that I'm out of stone brick. Where am I going? It's over here. And what I can then do is that, and if I... Yep, and yep. Then I can do that and that, which gives that a nicer look on the inside. And then that can link up into... Oh, yes, that'll work nicely if I grab... 3 of those, and what do you know? 2 of those exist. If I put that there and that there, I can then put that. I've made 2 mistakes. The first was I forgot to polish my basalt. And the second was I put it in the wrong place. There we are. Am I the only one who thinks I forgot to polish my basalt sounds like it might be a little bit naughty? Your text says no, your quoting says maybe. Oh, I'm not the only one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's better. That blends that in nicely, and that makes that look like a nice solid door. That actually makes sense. Holy heck, I've got to be careful there. My door makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 18. 18 smokers. That's gonna be expensive. Wow. Yeah, that really was expensive. That was more expensive than I thought for a second. I knew it was going to be expensive. I didn't realise just how. Let's see. This lane or this lane? This lane. So I'm going with what I did on the large door at the entrance to the no, let me have a look at what I've got and let me see where I am in... I think we need to work out where I am in the MSQ first, because it might give me some. And my instinct is, while I do appreciate it, I possibly have gotten this wrong. Oh, I know. Dungeon gear is just barely enough to get by. Have you met me? Just barely enough to get by is how I deal with playing Minecraft. Yes, that too. Playing Final Fantasy. I need 4 Smegadas. 4 Smegadas. If you or anyone else can help translate, what the heck is a Smegada? Dang it! Smegada. Yes. Even more cobblestone and redstone. Fortunately, I have 5 redstone dust. And I need 28 cobble. I know I had one already. I don't see the point in making... paying attention to that off by 1 error. Also, I should have just picked up the other bit I need. Which is... these. Poop. That is the wrong behavior. You, sir, are not helpful. And it's going to be the wrong behavior no matter what I do at this point.
I just want to go back.
It's going to be the wrong behavior in most of it. I mean, dark oak fences might be alright. I was about to ponder... what was I about to ponder? Ponder. Why I haven't a clue what I'm gonna do. I was about to ponder nether brick fence, but I think that would be overly red. Classic, off by 2. Had to go mow some snow. Oh dear. Mow your snow gently down the road. It's just as well I had lots of dark oak logs. Oops. overshot. Alright, that works. Now what I need to do is... I do play Final Fantasy XIV, yes. Well... there may be a few people who disagree with the definition of I play. Yep, I was expecting that. I have been doing the seasonals for the last year, but I have not touched the MSQ. To the point at which I seriously... 2 years. Okay. I have been playing the seasonals for 2 years and not touched the MSQs. Wrong tense, otherwise fine. Yes, I'm very tense, don't worry. You had it right the first time. 2 years. Ow. What MSQ? Shush, Frauke, you'll get me in trouble. So the ongoing conversation is, how do we make sure that Scots gets actually back up to the point where he's finishing the storyline? The storyline? The storyline. Oh. Thank you for the stretch, Tor. Oh, and a heal hydrate. Squeaky bottle is not in use at present. You get the squishy can. Thank you for the hydrate, Raven. That's never going to be enough. Never going to give it up. Never going to be enough. Never going to need some more. So, 5, 10... 5, 9, 18... I have 16. That's not going to work. Let's try that again. 36. What's 18 times 2? 36. That can't be right. That would mean that I've actually got the right number there. You had a 10-week hiatus. Add probably a 0 onto that, and you might be close to mine at this point, it seems. Ah, dear. Hey. That is a question that I never thought to ask. What server? Goblin. We're on Lamia, and I've never even heard of Goblin, which proves that I don't know what's going on. Goblin's NA. I've done this wrong. I've done this wrong. I want these to be back by the other bit. Back by the other bit. I am fantastic at these descriptive elements. Hey, Ritsu. And thank you for the lurk, which I'm sure has been going on for you to have been able to actually suddenly chip up like that. That's better. Right. So this is a 5 wide. 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 2 minutes. Your timing is impeccable. Ah. Welcome to the world of the awake. I'm sorry. I've just realised a problem. Yeah, why not? No, I'm just going to leave it as is. Part of me is like, these doors make it really, really difficult for them to be closed. Maybe, but it's probably not going to be helpful. It's the weather. It does that. Actually, I'm going to close this door. I feel that having at least one of them closed will probably help. Don't forget, they've got this huge element below them, and what I might do is stick a wheel on them. That'd be a problem, laddie. I've spotted a problem. Well, I've spotted a problem in multiple places. That wouldn't work either. And thus, neither would this. So these doors have to be slightly curved. Like so. Right. Now, what I was pondering for a brief second, just to make this look really, really surreal, but also possibly help, what I might do is actually move the entirety of this section. And then I'm going to stick a wheel on the back of the door. The wheel on the door goes round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheel on the door goes round and round. And why am I singing? There we are. Two very wheeled doors. This is a really weird situation here. Question we often ask. There are many questions that we often ask. None of them get sensible answers. Let's see. I want to make this look a little bit more solid as a door. The question is, do I go with dark oak, spruce, or an accent colour like the crimson? Dark oak is right out, I think. Let's try the spruce. I don't want to make what I want first. Let's just try it. Now the question is, do I... Good proportion of chat. There is... But yes. No. I like it, but I don't like it. I mean, the obvious thing to do would be this. I'm pondering whether or not dark oak, but equally I'm also pondering maybe the red accent with the crimson. A couple of lines of crimson might look really nice and give it a very solid, interesting feel. I, of course, have... Oh, I've got 3 crimson signs. I can try it. Let's see what it looks like. One of these days I will work out what the command for getting for getting Unicode characters into this, because there's a solid circle that might look really quite good. Ooh. Yep. I feel a need for a lot of crimson signs. Hold on, let's count them so that we can actually just make something approximating what we need. 3, 6, 9... I don't think I want the middle one. 12, 15, 18, 21. That's a lot of crimson. Uh, 7 combines. I think. Uh, 42. Not quite right, but I can't do 42. Nope. I've spent far too much time watching Joel Duggan do this with his signs to make it look like they're actually literally bolted together. And apparently I need to sleep. Yes. One of these days, Elkhorn, I will remember what the how to get Unicode into Minecraft and how to get the solid black dots. It is not high on my list of things to do, though. Because at the moment, it looks fine as is. I'm sure there's a BOO episode where he discusses it because he used it for the squares for his neon signs. I think I prefer it with the 2 rows. I think a 3rd row in the middle would overpower it. And my brain has just gone. And it's easy to prove that I am on a solo server. I am not attempting to wax my signs. Otherwise, I would find all sorts of messages here in the future. Granted, I have been the one who's left himself messages occasionally. Oh, that looks so much. While that's fantastic, Raven, I have no... Minecraft doesn't accept copy and paste for signs, that as far as I've been able to tell. Which is... because they're so hard to unwax. Yeah. I've tried Control-V in the past, and it did not accept it. I'll have to try it again in the future. Yeah, I know. I had a distinct moment. I'm so tempted to close one of the large doors. But I think having the large doors open is nicer. I was about to say, I'm tempted to close this one and just have that one open and that one open, but I think it would look weird. I like having one closed. I don't want to close too many. Or I don't want to close that one and have it those two and those two open, because that would just feel too... No, I'm going to leave it as is for the moment. Holy heck, this is... I like the way this is looking, though. I've done nothing to the roof, and I'm not sure I want to. Does this feel like a pillar... The lower half of this, does it feel like a pillager storage building with really solid doors? Given the style that I've been going for the pillagers elsewhere, I feel it does. However, I feel like I might have set myself up in a bad way here. Because I might have to go back and update some of these pillars on other buildings with maybe just a little bit more detail, if I do. Oh. What? My problem is these pillars now look very, very bland in comparison to these pillars. Granted, one of them is building and one of them is a solid perimeter wall, which might actually be fine. And that's the logic. Buildings we make pretty, perimeter wall we don't. At which point, what do I do with these? Do I need to do the towers? Or other build... am I... I might take out the barrels. I might take out the composters. They may be too much detail. Control-V seems to work in single player. Maybe I'm doing it wrong then. Why did that feel like a that's what she says joke? I think I'm going to have a think about it. Actually, let's think about it in terms of looking at it. I know it's unstripped. I think no composters is better. It's just a little bit too noisy. I think I'd overdone it. I had overdone it too much. I'm even tempted to take out the trapdoors at the bottom, but I think I leave those because they give it weight. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I think that looks much better. I may have to do something around the sides. There is such a thing as too much detail. It's a problem that I have regularly encountered and is absolutely the reason why I'm not doing any more to the back wall. I don't want to make it too detailed. I have a world of detail. In a world of over the top Scotsman's detail. Over the top Scotsman's detail. It's not the worst description. In a world detailed by a raving lunatic. That too. I think I'm declaring Pretties mode. Ooh. I like it. I like it. I really do like the feel of this building. Both in Pretties mode and just raw vanilla. This is really, really starting to come together. It's got an imposing sort of solid feel to it, which is what I wanted. This is going to be a solid storage area. There will be an upper floor, which is why I'm not getting further into it yet. But... oh, yes. What did I do yesterday? Yesterday was basically tidying up a lot of things. So it was things like this wall around here, Raven, and the supporting wall on the outside of this, and I think the entirety of the interior of the cart barn was done yesterday, and I still haven't named our cuckoo clock. Sorry, there's a bad joke going on. Actually. Cuckoo. Yes, I have a cuckoo clock, which is a chicken in a cage. Right, let's, while we're waiting for that to yes. Due to the way in which my sanity operates, we have a cuckoo clock. I also did all of this path along here, tidied it up, added in stuff, and sorted out our security cabin, which had been annoying me and now no longer does. And Papers, Please is still hanging out inside of it, thankfully. Hello, Papers, Please. I think the problem had always been the back wall, and that's now been covered up. And so the result is this area now feels so much more complete. I also started the path down towards the gatehouse. And, oh yes, we had a wandering trader turn up, and we now have a pair of llamas, one of which is called Landstrad. Hello, Landstrad. 2 L's, so that you know that it's the llama. Ah, okay. But yes, a lot of yesterday was just detail work. Which is, as usual for me, takes ages because, yeah. I don't think there's ever been a detail stream which didn't take forever. But no, I'm really, really happy with the way that this has started to come out. Need to work out what we're going to do with the upper floor. There may be a lot of detailing to come. And there will be some interior. And by some interior, I mean an awful lot of it. How does it look from a distance? Oh, and I really should chop down those trees, because I think I've got enough podzol to be going on with. That would be my 6th stack. Oh, that... Yes, that does fit in nicely, though. All of that detail just helps this fit in so nicely to this world. I need to work out what I'm going to do with this cliffside. I think it's going to need supporting, buttressing, and something interesting. Needs lighting. Yeah, that is definitely to come. But this whole area is so... I just... There are days I look at it and think, I haven't built much. And then I look at it again and realise we have all of this going all the way down this hill and taking up the entire side of the hill with this gatehouse and so forth. And then I think, you know what? This is actually starting to turn into the Castle Gordonstein. And then I look uphill and think, and it's going to take a while. And on that note, it will take a while. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been a long, interesting, and fantastic evening. It's going faster than I expected. I think it's because there's a lot of repetition, or small sections that, or small bits that take up a lot of space. I don't know. We'll have to see. Either way, thank you to everyone for joining me. It has been fantastic having you all here. You are keeping me sane while I work on this ridiculously over-the-top build, as usual. And it is lovely. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where I will be continuing on this storeroom that we've been working on. True Purple, you've been here at all. That's the important bit. Or just being here at all is fantastic. I think let us head out and enjoy Archaeo Plays, who is working or playing multiplayer Stardew Valley alongside Tadpole Milk, which is always a great fun combination to watch. So, thank you. So, I do have a raid message. Here we are. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. And I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.